Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my producer Dan is here with me today, and we're talking about going without phone or internet for at least a week, right? Do you think you can handle it? Now, I've had to go for a day, and that was really tough. Used to always forget my phone at home, and so I would be out all day. But the good thing is when I would get to work, I could email people and be like, if you can't reach me, I have my phone. But I would always be like, I got to rush back home and get my phone. Sometimes I would even leave my house and have to turn around and go back and get my phone and be okay with being late because it was so hard for me to be without it. But when I'm on vacation, I will say this. When I'm on vacation, I don't feel like I need my phone. What about you, Dan?
I feel like it's easy to say that you can do it, and then when you're faced with it, it's like
you're so
extremely
used to
difficult.
it.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't call an Uber.
Yeah.
I can't call this person and tell them I'm running late. There's a lot of things that you can't do, that we're so used to the convenience of having a phone. Well, we want to see what you guys have to say about that. Do you think you could go 1 week with no phone and no internet? 800-292-5150. Marquise, what do you think? Could you go 1 week, no phone, no internet?
Yeah, I would say that I definitely know I could because I did it while I was in the military. Going out to sea, there's a lot of times we had to disconnect.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even think about that. How was it something that? Well, you got used to it, but it is hard, right? Because you're so comfortable with being able to call.
Oh yeah, I grew up as an '80s baby, so disconnecting I thought would be a lot easier because I didn't have all this stuff that my kids have. But at first, it definitely was extremely difficult because you don't realize how much you rely on so many electronics.
Yeah, I mean, there's been times I forgot my phone at home for one day, and I was struggling. Like, what am I supposed to do? But yeah, we're definitely taking it for granted.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep.
And thank you for your service. Hey, Ricky, how are you?
Pretty good. And yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Now, we're talking about going without internet and phone. You think you could handle doing that for a week?
Easily, more than a week.
Okay. Explain.
I live in Puerto Rico, and after Hurricane Maria, I was 8 months without no light, no internet,
Sheesh.
no TV, no nothing.
All of the conveniences for life that we take for granted.
And I had a 3-month-old newborn baby.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Well, so tell me what that was like for you during that time.
The newborn was the hardest part because, you have to keep the milk cold, all the formula and everything. And that was just the hardest part. I have to be going to the convenience stores, gasoline station, buying ice, keeping everything cold.
Right.
Trying to get a generator, but I can't turn on the whole house because then the gas would run out quicker. So have the essentials just for the baby. So
it made you appreciate it make you appreciate everything so much more when you get it back too, because people can't even imagine doing that.
Oh yes, after the light came back, the whole family we were. It was just like coming back to a new world. Like, what do we do now? We were accustomed to being in family, doing nothing, reading books, and now we have our essentials back. So how we get acclimated again was the hardest.
Did you feel like it made you guys closer in a way?
Oh, 100%. Because my wife and I were always working, so we were the first 2 months without work because nobody had, no companies, nothing had energy, so we could go back to work. So we're older family, so we go to her mother's house, we spend time with her mother. It was great.
Oh, okay. It was the plus side of it. All right. Well, thank you, Ricky. Hey, Mello, what's up?
What's the word, Yeezy? How you feeling?
Mello, I already know. I mean, I can't imagine you 1 week without internet and phone service.
Are you kidding me? I can't go 1 hour without internet and phone service. Like, what?
Mello, first of all, there's no way. How do you go on a date if you can't be on your phone?
Exactly, but how am I gonna get a date without the social media? Like, your IG is your ID. Like,
oh my
what
gosh.
are you doing?
Mello, what were you doing before Instagram?
Honestly, before aesthetics took over, I couldn't tell you. I was on the gram acting a fool. But you feel me? When social media came in, you feel me? It's a chance to monetize. It's a lot of benefits. It's not just for clout.
Okay, so you're saying not just internet and not just the phone. You can't even go without social media for a week.
First off, how am I supposed to talk to you without my phone?
That's
how
a fact.
How am I supposed to go to Coffee Uplift people and get my Coquito coffee without my phone?
First of all, you could use cash, and then secondly, you could go to a payphone.
A payphone? Those exist still?
I know, I'm kidding. No, you're right about that. Now, since you brought up Coffee Uplifts people, you're right.
Thank you. See?
Thank Thank you, Mello. I believe him too. He can't go a day,
problem.
an hour. All right. Thank you, Mello.